Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gashi's Command 2, the tallest man in Back Africa. As I stand in the junction of Lemuru and Banana, I was talking to the guys just behind me, and you can see those guys there, Boda guys, there are so many, you can see them. And after a short meeting, when we were discussing about the HASLAS funds, these guys are very, very intelligent. When you see them riding motorcycles, they have a lot of information, they have a lot of knowledge about many things, and about politics of every day. And in fact, what has shocked me is that these Kikuyu guys, because all of them are Kikuyus, regret that Raila Amolo Odinga did not win the presidency. Of my concern was that more than half of them are saying that they voted for Raila Amolo Odinga. Then, when William Samoei Ruto is said to have garnered so many votes in the mountain, and in Kiambu in general, the home county of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, something must have gone terribly weird. Kuna jambo lingine, kuna jambo ambalo litokea. Kuna jambo ambalo, and with the fullness of time, people will come to know what exactly happened, especially in the mountain, because I'm one person who believes that Raila did not lose this county. Yes, Ruto could have garnered more, but in the fullness of time, historians will come to prove, and political scientists will one day come to prove that Raila Amolo Odinga was rigged in these elections. So, in this video, I want us to look at why, in my view, I think the HASLAS funds is an illegal entity. Why I believe that anybody going to court to challenge this fund will carry the day. Anybody ambaye ataenda kotini kusema kweli atashinda kesi. When you look at these funds, it was not approved by parliament. This is Ruto's money. This is Ruto and Gachagwa's money. Kudu walitoa sijui walizitoa wapi hizi pesa. Because who gave the authority? Because it is the parliament that gives the authority to the executive to spend money. Yes, parliament is also the oversight body. But ni wakati gani tuliona the HASLAS funds being presented to parliament for approval? The other thing is that we did not see this money or this idea being presented to the cabinet. How does the president, from nowhere, decides that he's going to give 50 billion public money to the HASLAS as loans? Ni nani abaye aliidhinisha hili jambo? Kwa sababu even the cabinet was not involved anywhere. Kwa hivyo hili ni jambo ambalo linatuonyesha kwamba William Samoei Ruto is not very keen on following the law. The AG, JB Muturi, is in a deep slumber. He's not even advising his boss. The other thing is that when you look at these HASLAS funds, we don't see anything legal here. Because what we see is that people are being forced to save 5%. So this idea of forcing people to save money, 5%, also is in itself illegal. You cannot force people to save money if they don't want. It should be voluntary. Those who want to save should save money. But you cannot tell people to take loans and then save 5% as a saving. And the other question that maybe begs answers is, who benefits from the interest accrued from these savings? Ni nani ambaye anafaidika? Again, it is very clear that money will be losing value. The 5% that you'll be saving, money will be losing value. So the questions that beg answer is, who is going to compensate this huge loss? Because in my view, this will be a huge loss. Again, there's the issue of threatening the defaulters. So the threats themselves are illegal. Because those who don't pay will face the full wrath of the law. And kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba hatuoni wakati wote ambapo sheria hizi au mikakati hii, njia hizi, mbinu hizi for operationalizing the HASLAS funds were presented to Parliament. Again, when you look at the way one is accessing these funds, the government is exposing Kenyans because it has access. It can now tell your private PIN number, M-Pesa PIN number. This is dangerous in my view. This is risking the privacy of Kenyans. The information, especially financial information, should not just be exposed to anybody. The government has no business of knowing your PIN. If the bank cannot tell your PIN, that is, and I think even sometimes M-Pesa cannot even tell your PIN. Who is this that is having the access to people's accounts? Could this money, because we have not been told the source of this money, where did this money come from? Could the money be from wash sources, and maybe they are trying to clean the money so that they can clean the money and legalize their evil activities? Who gave this money? Where is the source? Something needs to be clarified here. Again, 5% saving, telling people to save 5%. This is too much. This is too much, because for every 100 shillings, you are telling a person to save 5%. Ni jambo ambalo si nzuri. Kwa sababu ukiangalia in the fullness of time, the money that will be accrued, it is not very clear how the people are going to benefit. So, just as we have asked, when was this money budgeted? Because when you look at the 2022-2023 financial statement, the budget, it was nowhere. And we have not seen the appropriation bills being presented to Parliament. So in itself, it's an illegal fund. It's an illegal entity. And the other thing is that it is good to note that most of our politicians are themselves cartels. Cartels in maize, cartels in lard, wash guys, fertilizer cartels, drug cartels, and they are very, very good at it. So could this be another way of freezing people's money? Could this be a way of ensuring that kile ambacho tunaonyeshwa, unajua, you can be shown something that is very good, but in the final analysis there is no benefit? Because I was looking at these funds and I was asking myself, how are they going to sustain this? How are they going to sustain this? Because the rate of defaulting will be very, very high. Again, I can see the sources, the funds being depleted. How are they going to compensate? Because money will be lost, in my view. There's no way. Kenyans are not very good at paying loans. But all in all, the point that we are emphasizing here is that it is an illegal entity. Proper procedures were not followed, and Parliament was not involved, the cabinet was not involved. So this is Ruto, the president himself, who came up with this, and without following the due process. So over to you, our lawyers. Go to court. Our Azimio guys, go to court. Challenge this. If it is done in the right way, in the right procedure, no problem. But let us not do things in illegal way. And if you're here for the first time, this is Gashi's Kaiman 2. Can you subscribe to our channel? And the other one is not active, as I have said. Those who are in the other channel, kindly subscribe to this one so that we can work together. And may you have a blessed Sunday. Till next time. Bye-bye.